Welcome back to the Two Man Podcast. How you doing today, Carl?
I'm doing great. Welcome, baby. Let's do it. I know we've been gone a while, but it's good to be back. Let's
I I know I've
go.
been itching to get back. Sorry, folks. Been busy lately, both of us. So unfortunately, we had to take the week off. But we're gonna be back and better than ever this episode.
Hell yeah. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. What
Yeah.
we got? What's the first topic we got, Tyler?
Well, first, let's kind of catch up a little bit on our lives. I know we've been talking a little bit, but let's see what we've been up to this last couple of weeks. Tell us some stories. You
Hell
wanna
yeah.
you wanna start off? Or you want me?
Let's start off with you. Let's start off with your St. Patty's Day weekend, my friend.
St. Patty's Day weekend. Drinks, a lot of drinks. Uh, I shipped up to Boston. St.
Shipping
Patty's
off
Day
to
week.
Boston.
I lost,
Whoa.
as the song says, I lost my leg climbing up the top set. But yeah, no, only played that song probably 45 times the entire weekend.
Yeah,
But it was
okay.
it was
Only
it was a really
45.
good time. Yeah, we went up there celebrate Courtney's birthday. About six of us. Had a good time. We went out to a bar Friday night, celebrate her birthday. Next day, woke up, went to a bar crawl. Came home early, slept, and then the next day was the St. Patty's Day parade in Boston, and lived up to the hype. It was pretty cool. We were able to find Jamie's sister's apartment, which was right on the road. They had a nice little rooftop, but then you could walk right outside in the parade. Walked right on the street, so we went there first. Had a real fun weekend.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, last time I went to Boston, was about 2, maybe 3 years ago now.
Hmm.
A big group of us went to the Grand, which is
Yeah,
like the 87th best club in the world. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it, how many clubs there are, and it was
yeah,
like the
really.
87th best.
Yeah,
I know it's nothing to brag about, but it's still pretty cool.
yeah, so pretty cool.
But yeah, no, Boston's a great city town. It's better or like drinking town too.
Oh yeah.
I definitely don't think it's better than New York, but I still think it's
I
definitely a great spot.
I don't think it's better than New York either. Taylor's definitely one big complaint about Boston. No street food. When we were drunk, wandering around during the bar crawl, no hot, no dirty water dogs, no soft pretzels, no nothing.
What's your go-to city food to eat?
Oof. It's definitely a hot dog or it's halal food.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
It's a
I'm
wild,
leaning the
it's a
halal
wild
game.
combo. And
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like for you it's both.
Oh, it's been both before. There was a time not too long ago. I think for Mike and Jamie's birthday when we came home, me and Taylor got pizza, hot dogs, and I also got halal food. I don't think any of them made it to the morning.
Yeah, mine's got to be that $1 pizza, man. Like you can't
Hmm.
beat it. Or
Yep.
a lot of the times when we go out, there's a Joe's that's really really good by where Mike Cottrell brings us out to.
Yeah, yeah.
By I forget what the place is called. Wicked Willie's.
Yeah,
Love that
yeah,
place.
yeah.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
by
no,
there.
I remember when I got $1 pizza there for in the city. I think I had both slices and I think I made it maybe to the back of the line, hopped right back on. I was ready for two more. It's
Oh,
that good and it's only $1, so you can get as much as you like.
dude, it's the best, man. I freaking love it.
Yeah, what about you? How was your St. Patty's Day weekend? Did you get away from the lessons?
No, I did not. I worked all St. Patty's Day weekend. I want to do say though I did get to go out one night, but it wasn't for St. Patty's Day.
Huh.
I think I ended up going out like Saturday night or St. Patty's Day was Friday, right? It was the
St. Patty's Day
17th.
was Friday, yep.
Yeah, I ended up going out that Saturday night, but
Okay.
I went out at like 2 in the morning. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was out for an hour. We got Taco Bell. We went home.
Nice. Can't beat
My
that combo.
my go-to Taco Bell item right now is the Chipotle chicken crunch burrito. It is fire. Really
I
good.
don't think, can't say I've tried it. I'm pretty basic there. I usually just get the chicken quesadilla and the Crunch Wrap Supreme, which is like the stack from Moe's.
Dude, that's was I used to get that, but I've turned a new leaf, man. I've turned a new page in my book. I'm onto the Chipotle ranch burrito. It's fire.
Love to hear it. I did learn two things though about myself St. Patty's Day weekend.
What was that?
I have learned bar crawls overrated. Planned bar crawls, very overrated.
Yeah.
And day drinking and me do not get along very much.
Dude, what are you talking about? You and day drinking is the best.
I do love the vibes. I do love the Doherty's or and everything it has to offer, but I do not like how I feel that night. I can drink as much as I would like at night. Next morning, I probably will not wake up with a hangover. I was blessed with that. But
Wow.
something about drinking during the day, I'll never be more hungover in my entire life. I mean, I
Yeah,
drunk.
dude.
We went because Saturday was the bar crawl. I mean, me and Casey probably started having mimosas around 10 a.m. I think we stopped drinking around 4 or 5. I had a headache by 7, 8 o'clock, and I had it until like 1 a.m. And
Dude,
then I fell asleep, and then I
that's
woke up. I
so
was fine.
terrible.
Yeah, but I've had more to drink, and well, maybe cover your ears, mom and dad. I've had more to drink in other spots, but day drinking will not mix.
I think there's just something about, doing a bar crawl that also just makes you feel terrible.
Yeah,
I feel like it's one thing if like you're drinking like day drinking during a tailgate. I think that's like my favorite type of drinking.
yeah,
Like I think that's like my favorite type of like social gathering is just like tailgating right before a big game,
yeah,
having a couple of beers going in.
yeah.
I think that's the best, you get the tailgate food, which is great,
Yeah.
you know. Um all the
No,
great like
everyone's
dips and
everyone's in
stuff
a good
people
mood, and
makes. Yeah.
everyone's also on the same wavelength because you don't need a designated driver yet. Because you can have a few drinks in the morning and then just not have any for the rest of the game and everything, and still have a good time.
Yeah, I think it's definitely got to be though the bar crawl thing that kills people is that the drinks that basically you go to the bar crawl for are usually like the specialty drinks that they have,
Hmm.
and like
Sugar,
8 out of 10 times they're going to be like super sugary,
sugar. Yep.
so
Yeah.
and that's what kills everybody is the sugar with hangovers. So
Yeah. True. True. I mean, yeah, because
and
I mean that day I was still drinking beers and stuff, but I mean that's not even why I was kind of against bar crawls. It's just something about the planned bar crawl. I mean, it just never works out. I mean, we went there, and I mean the lines were ridiculous. We didn't pay much, so it's not the biggest of deals. Paid like $25. You can get into like 10 or 15 certain bars.
it's
But
actually really
no, I
good.
mean, yeah, the deal was great, but the lines were so ridiculous that you were only going to make it into one. And it's not like when you get in there, sometimes they have like $3 shots, $5 this beer, but then you have enough of them and it adds up, and you're only in one bar for the whole time. So, like, do I
Yeah.
love the day itself and walking around? Sure. And am I complaining about it? No. But is a bar crawl overrated? Yes.
Yeah.
A planned bar crawl is just very overrated. You don't really get any perks or anything else with it. So,
I think the my favorite type of bar crawls that I've been to are always the ones where like when we were in like downtown New Haven
yeah.
and we're like, all right, let's go to Barcade.
Yeah.
And then we go to Barcade and then we're like, all right, let's go to Te Amo.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Bar. All right, let's go to Geronimo's. Like
Yeah.
that type of bouncing around is
True.
fun, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, because that's not even planned or like laid out for you. That's just like us like wanting to keep the night going. Or even
Yeah.
when we did that, like when we did pub golf for Casey's birthday, it was like something like
Yeah.
that. Which like that's kind of a bar crawl, but there's other meanings and you can take your time and everything, and it's just gonna be one drink and get out of there. So pub golf is definitely fun. We should do that again.
Dude, I would love to. I didn't get to participate in it
Oh,
with
that's right.
you
You have to go to
guys.
work.
Yeah. I was there for the pregame, but I didn't get to
Yeah,
partake in anything after
yeah.
that.
Next
So,
time we'll be a team. No one's gonna beat us.
dude, nobody will beat us. We're the
Yeah,
two man. We're the best.
of course. Me and Jimmy only lost by one, and it's because he
Oof.
did not handle the margarita well. We'll leave it at that.
You see, like I'm very competitive,
Hmm.
so in that case, I would be like, I don't care what this is, it's going down.
Oh
Doesn't
yeah,
matter. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
definitely.
oh, that's great. What else did you do? What happened this weekend?
This weekend was Casey's birthday, and
Oh,
we went up north to Canada. We went up north to Canada. Eh?
hey,
Yeah, we were chilling with the moose. With
a
the
moose. The mooses.
No, they had signs the whole way up. I was hoping to see some, but yeah, it was definitely a culture shock at first because and scary because going over the border is already scary enough.
Yeah.
And as soon as we crossed over the Canadian border, and it was like 2, 3 a.m., All the signs changed to French. The speed limits changed to kilometers. It said like 100 kilometers per hour, and I'm just like, I might be able to go 70. I might have to go 20. I don't know what it is here. So we're trying to do quick math on the fly. And it's dark out. Every sign the Siri's trying to tell you
Yeah,
which way
because
to go.
it's because you said it's in kilos, right, instead of miles.
I believe it's kilos or kilometers. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, we literally got as soon as you cross the border, Montreal especially is majority French. Um, Something we definitely were not fully ready for.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good time too. Got there Thursday night, like 3 a.m. Woke up the next morning. Friday, we went to brunch, had bottomless mimosas because, you have to have brunch. They go
How
hand in
did
hand.
how did they do bottomless there? I
So,
love to see how like different people do bottomless.
so it was, I wouldn't say it was funny, but I mean, the jug was huge. So it was like $25 a person, but they gave you a jug.
Oh, you got a jug. That I
Yeah.
like that one. I
Yeah.
like that way.
It was like a jug, like a dispenser. Um, and they gave you, I mean, they didn't put enough champagne in it. They put definitely more orange juice,
Yeah.
but like we all drank it so fast and
Champagne's
had
so cheap
so
too,
many of,
which is like so like
yeah,
I don't get.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we drank it so fast that we were buzzing during it for sure. A lot of us
Yeah.
because we only had an hour and a half, and then we ordered a second one, even though we probably should have stopped after the first one. And like you said
That's
before,
awesome.
the competitiveness in us, we wanted
Yes,
to
you
finish
got
the
it.
second
You
one.
got it. You have to.
So we
It's part of our nature.
yeah, exactly. We see it, we got to finish it.
Two man culture.
Yeah, exactly. So we slugged it down, um, paid the bill, and everyone's kind of buzzing, feeling good. So where's the best place to go after that? But a church. So
What?
we went to go visit Notre Dame. I'm not sure how you say it. It's probably
Oh my
Dame.
God, that's crazy.
Yeah, we went to the Lord's house. Uh, of 20, 10 to 15 mimosas, but we were
Oh
all pretty
God,
good.
I think
It was like a
Jewish
10, 15 minute walk. I know. I got scared in it too. It was a little hot, but everyone said they were hot. So,
in the church.
in the church, it was hot, very
Hmm.
hot. I thought it was a me thing at first, but we were fine.
Did you guys
Everyone,
go to like mass or did you just like
no, they
go and
didn't have
hang
any
out?
mass, but like it was beautiful. I'll show pictures, but they had the nice stained glass and everything. It was a huge cathedral, and it was really beautiful. And they had stuff on the outside. You could light candles, and do some other stuff. I was learning some things
That's dope, dude.
as I was. I mean, yeah, it was actually a beautiful time, and everyone was respectful. It was nice and quiet. Everyone
Yeah.
was busy, but they really try and charge you. It was like $25 to get in,
To get
and
into the church?
yeah, to get into the church. It was like something like that, 17, twenty five
This
dollars.
money better be going to the Pope.
That's what I'm thinking. And then on the side, when you light a candle, it gave like recommendations, either $2 or $10 to get like, yeah, it was like a whole money
To
scam.
light a candle?
I mean, I think it was like an honor system, like, oh, you, like leave a donation if you want to do this. But
To
like
light a
obviously,
candle
like,
like at like my parent like when I go to church with my parents, like it's usually just like a dollar or maybe a couple of like
yeah,
cents, but that's kind of crazy that
yeah,
that
to get in. I guess because it's like part museum. I guess it's so historical too.
yeah,
Because we
I
were
guess that
down
makes
like old
sense.
Montreal, but yeah,
They
definitely.
don't they don't got much up there in Canada. Like
No.
yeah, like monument or like I guess like touristy wise.
Mm,
I mean it's beautiful, but
yeah.
like it's not like they're like, all right, let's go to the Grand Canyon.
True. They have Niagara Falls, but I don't know how close we
That's
were to
that's
that.
probably their biggest like tourist
Money
destination.
grab, yeah, but that's also
Yeah.
just a waterfall. Nah, it'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
Dude, waterfalls are sick. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it was cool. But the craziest part was probably that night in uh
So
Canada.
this
It
is
was Friday
Friday
night.
night, right?
Yeah, Friday night was probably the craziest because everyone pretty much went home. We went on some Ferris wheels, did some other sightseeing things, got some souvenirs. But when we tried to go back out, me, Casey, and Jimmy were going around on our own little bar crawl unplanned, so it was fun.
That's
Uh,
awesome. That's good.
but we went on a little bar crawl. We were having our drinks, but we were trying to talk to each bartender because definitely most people spoke French, but there was also a lot of English speaking people. So we were talking to them about what bars to go in town because we're from America. We don't know what's going on. We're here for his birthday. We want to celebrate.
Yeah.
So they gave us all a list, and each place we went to, we told them to keep writing on this list. So we mastered this big list. We tried to compare who had who. So we decided what place to go to Friday night. And when we got there in the Uber, the place wasn't even a bar. It was like an office building. So we said this is not the place to drink. So then we saw this other place a little bit down the road. Waited online, no line. We probably went around 10:30 at night. Walk upstairs, there's no one in there yet. Because I guess Canada's the type of place where it's like probably like New York, where like
Oh
11,
yeah,
11:30, like that's
people show up.
that's prime time. So we
Yeah.
stayed in there for a couple minutes, but the drinks were more expensive than shots. I
Wait,
think,
what?
yeah, I think Courtney ordered like a vodka Red Bull, and it was like 18.75. I ordered 4 shots. It was $20. 4 tequila shots.
She got one drink,
One
and it
drink.
was
It was
more money
than my
than
4 shots.
that's that's wild.
Yeah,
What kind of
exactly.
shots did you get? Tequila?
Tequila.
They must have gave you like bottom of the barrel
Oh, it
tequila
was
then.
it was the grossest tequila. It was Casadores or something. Jimmy told me it has like
Never
a
even heard of
moose on.
that.
Awful, awful. I'm a
Oh,
big
it had a
tequila
moose
guy.
on it. It was
Yeah,
a
it must have been. It
Canadian
was Canadian tequila.
Canadian tequila.
No,
Oh,
but
that's amazing.
I tried it, and it was some of the worst tequila I've ever had in my entire life.
Oof.
And I
Mm,
love tequila, and that was not good.
That's that's sad, dude. That's sad.
Yeah, it was. But then, so then we leave that place because we got a little stamp, and they said we could re-enter if we leave. So we're like, all
Which
right,
is
let's try
nice.
another place, drink some more, dance, come
Yeah.
back. So then we wait on this other line, really not moving too much. So we wait there for about 20, 25 minutes, and me and Casey know that there's another place down the street. So me and him leave, look at that place. We're talking to Jimmy on the phone, trying to figure out which line's moving more, which one's closer, which one's more packed, which one looks good. We decide to go to the other one. Probably waiting on this line in the cold, kind of drizzling for probably a good hour 15 minutes. And since there's 8 of us, we're all nice. The girls are kind of just wearing like shirts. We kind of have our jackets on a little bit. We lend it to them, but we say, all right, it's too much. Let the 4 girls go in first. But maybe don't say you know us, because if it's guys and girls, whatever. So we tell the 4 girls to go in first. The girls go in. And then we walk up to this thing. It's like one of those things with the poles where you unlatch it and like, slides away. I don't even know what they're
Yeah.
called. So this guy backs up against the wall. I'm like, all right, I guess maybe that capacity. They'll let the guys in a second. And he says something. I can't hear him. And he says it again. I'm like, what? And he leans over to this other one now, opens it up, slides in and says, then leave. And I go, what? He said, leave then. I said, I don't understand the word you're saying. And he's speaking English. I just could not hear him. We're outside.
Sure,
There's a
everyone's
group of
speaking
people.
French.
Maybe he was. But no, he was speaking English. I couldn't hear him. And he said, you guys have to spend $400 minimum on bottle service or leave. And I said, we have to do what? And he's like, $400 bottle service. I said, no, our girlfriends and friends all just went up there. Like, we're going to get drinks. We just have to go behind them. They said, no, they said they don't know you. So for 4 guys, $400 bottle service or leave. And like the 4 of us were looking at each other like, this guy can't be serious. We're like, we're going in. He's like, no, see you guys. And he was he was being real mean to us, but we're in a different country, so we had to stay nice. So then we literally
I'm surprised Jimmy didn't bug out on him.
He did.
Oh, spoiler alert! Oh
Spoiler alert, he
God.
did, but we won't go there. But I mean, I was mad too. We were all mad, but again, we're in Canada. I don't want to ruin the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So then we
Oh
walked away.
God.
Girls followed us, and we ended up going back to that first place again. And we had a good time. Stayed out probably another hour. 4 of them went home. Me, Jimmy, Dev, and Taylor stayed out for another hour or so, and it was a good rest of the night. But then the next night, we said we can't do this 4 and 4 again. Jimmy said, let's just do 2, 2, 2, 2. Stay with your couple. And we were able to get right into a place, but it was not fun. It was weird. Weird
Yeah.
nightlife. They kind of just had the same song playing for like 30 minutes and switched it, and I don't know. It was more like techno-y. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
And
It's a little bit different up there in Canada.
yeah,
Like, at least from what I've heard, is that like it's not like, I mean, they listen to Drake, but they don't listen to like us type of music, like
yeah, like they did have English music,
techno.
especially at the
Yeah.
first place. But yeah, this was weird. And then we didn't really like it too much. So some of us didn't like it, so we wanted to try a new place, but it was like pouring rain out, and we had to walk to this next place.
Yeah,
And we walked
Montreal, it
it.
rains a lot apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. Or we just picked a bad week. And we get there, and the guy looks at us, and it's you can almost see it's like he was spinning a wheel in his head or flipping a coin. He's like, And he looked at us and goes, you're not wearing business casual. We can't let you guys in. And he was like in a suit, so I kind of believed him. But then he went, $900 minimum bottle service. And we were like, We're like, oh my god! I mean, everyone was trying to scam us. It seemed like you could not get into a place. Uh,
Especially because you guys were probably Americans. They were probably trying to fuck with you. They probably thought you guys could they could get a quick buck off of you, you know?
Yeah, probably didn't help. And that was the funniest part about the first place is the first night, Friday night, when the girls got in, and then we talked to them the next day. We were like, "Was anyone in there?" It was like mostly girls and some creepy guys. I said, "Yeah, creepy guys. I'll tell you why, because they paid $400 for bottle
To get
service
in, yeah.
just to look at you guys." So
That's wild.
but overall, Canada was a fun time. Definitely, definitely just not there for the nightlife. I mean, but everyone said it was great for the nightlife, but I guess maybe we missed the mark or have to do some more research.
Well, I mean, maybe I would say maybe the reason why it wasn't as good is because maybe all the people that say it's great for nightlife pay the money that they wanted you to pay, you know?
True. No, no, you're
So
right. You're right.
maybe that's why, but
Yeah. I mean, overall, like I said, I had a good time. If we could go back, I'd change some things, but definitely a story to tell.
no, dude, that's awesome, man. I mean, my weekend wasn't as glamorous.
Yeah, we missed you there, man. We wish you were able to come.
Yeah, I wish I could have came too. I mean, I had work. I mean, I had off Friday night, which is nice, but like I worked, Sunday morning and then Saturday night. There's only so much I can do
Makes
about
sense.
taking off, So, but yeah, I mean, I had off Friday night. I got really messed up. There's a really funny picture of me with my hair like this,
That is a
like
funny
sticking up
picture.
straight.
Yeah.
But it was fun. We went out just to our regular place, Dark Horse. It's got to be definitely one of my top places to go out right now. But besides that, just worked. I did get to see two movies though over the last 2 weeks.
Nice.
I saw Scream and I saw John Wick.
Nice.
Which I thought John Wick was probably one of my favorite movies to date.
Wow.
It was probably, yeah, I'm not even capping. It
High
was
claim.
probably
High
one
claim.
of one of the best action movies I've ever seen in my life. Like it was a 2 hour and like 48-minute movie,
Oh,
so almost a
jeez.
3 hour movie.
Yeah.
And I want to say 90% of the movie is just action and John Wick just killing people. I think I
Jeez.
saw this thing on TikTok and it goes over like the total kill count he has between all four movies. And I think it was like 462 between all four movies. He had the
Jeez.
most kills in this movie. I think he killed like 190 people in
Oh
this
my.
one
Oh my
movie.
gosh.
Freaking ridiculous. He literally almost killed half the amount of people from the whole like series in this one
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely nuts.
Jeez.
Um, but before I finish up about John Wick, Scream was really great. My girl Jenna Ortega killed it. I usually don't like horror movies. Like
Mhm.
horror is definitely like my least favorite genre
Yeah.
out of all the movie genres, but it was really good. I feel like it was more of a like action movie than I would say a horror movie because of
Mm.
just like all the killing that happened and like the fighting. But it was really good. Jenna Ortega killed it. She's the best.
Mm.
She's definitely becoming one of my favorite actresses right now. I mean,
Gotcha.
there's still a long list, of all the ones before
Yeah.
her.
Maybe we'll have to do like a mid-season update on our celebrity crush
Well,
list.
we'll have to. We'll have to.
Yeah.
Definitely maybe like in August or something. We'll have to
Yeah.
do it. We'll have to do a new one.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I want to give my John Wick spoiler review. So this is spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear this, fast forward like a minute and a half because it's not going to be long. All
Yeah.
right.
We'll give you a thumbs up.
We'll give you a thumbs up. You'll see this when it means to not talk about John Wick anymore.
Gotcha.
But anyway, so if you are a fan of the series, I definitely think this was the best one out of the series.
Wow.
Um, John Wick 1, 2, 3, and 4, or 1, 2, and 3. Basically, the whole point of the whole series was there is I know you haven't watched a lot of them, Tyler, just like from what you've seen at my place. But there's this there's this underground organization of assassins called the High Table. They have these hotels which are called the Continentals. You can't kill people in the Continentals because it's like a safe haven for the assassins, and you can only conduct business outside. You can't conduct any business in the hotels.
Okay.
So I really thought Keanu Reeves, first of all, the action scenes were amazing. And from the first one to this one, like he just looked like a more polished fighter. Like it's like even though in the first one he still looked like a beast, like he still looked like John
Yeah.
Wick, but from 1 to 4 he like it was just so fluent and he just looked like absolutely badass throughout the whole movie.
Hmm.
I thought there was not a moment in time where I literally was like this is boring, like I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
I I was explaining to my brother because we saw this movie together,
Hmm.
and there was a point in the movie where I had to check my pulse because my heart was racing so fast. I thought I was going through cardiac arrest. Not
Really?
actually. My
Yeah.
like, I was on the edge of my seat like the whole time.
Well, that's yeah.
So basically the high table is coming after John Wick because he broke the rules
Hmm.
and he continues to keep breaking the rules. He
No.
keeps killing important people.
Yeah.
So they start going after the people who he is closest to. So the two people they go after who is closest to him is the New York Continental, which is the hotel,
Yeah.
and then the Tokyo or the Hong Kong, I'm not sure. It's either one of those two major cities, continentals. I think it's the Tokyo one. Tokyo Continental. They basically destroy that.
Hmm.
So basically, and then they kill basically two of John Wick's best friends.
Oof.
So
First his dog, now his best friends.
yeah, literally. So hard blows to John Wick. So he goes up. There's this one scene where he's literally like he has to climb like 225 steps
Jeez.
to make it to this final battle that he has to go to.
Uh-huh.
So the whole point of basically John Wick, if you've seen it, is he wants to um what he made from at least 1 through 3, like after the third movie, he was like, I want to break the wheel in a sense. Like he wants to just end this organization. So
Hmm.
that's how I thought this last movie would end, is or um if anything,
Yeah.
that's how I thought that John Wick would end, is him finally ending this.
I'm guessing
So
it didn't.
so he goes up the stairs. It's literally like a I had a Star Wars moment where he's at the bottom of the stairs. He literally has a free getaway up the stairs, and then all of a sudden a bunch of people come out and he has to kill all of them to
Uh,
just basically get to the top. I wanted them to just say, listen, John Wick, I have the high ground. And then I wanted him to be like, oh, I'm fucking John Wick,
yeah.
and just literally go through all of them. And he does. He goes through absolutely all of them. And then when he
Jeez.
gets to the top, he gets kicked all the way down the stairs. He literally tumbles all the way down the stairs. It is wild.
Yeah.
And then basically how it ends is he has a showdown between they introduce this new character which is a old friend of John Wick who he's basically blind.
Hmm.
And he's the literally Daredevil, but like he has no reason why he is as good as he is. Like Daredevil, the reason why he's able to like basically see without
Yeah.
being blind
Yeah.
or being blind is that his senses are heightened.
Yeah.
This blind dude, he was able to shoot people without like seeing them and like kill
Not
them.
hearing him, he just
Yeah,
knew.
not hearing them. And then when he's like fighting them, like he literally is like blocking bullets with his sword and
Yeah.
then like shooting people. And I'm like, how is this even possible? Anyway, though, they make him like one of the main characters in this movie, and he has to step in for this asshole high table member
Hmm.
um in a duel to the death. And they do this thing. And basically, not to, I mean, I know I've know I said a lot, but John Wick ends up, winning, prevailing at the end.
Makes
And
sense.
even though he literally got absolutely hurt throughout the whole thing, like don't know how the hell this guy's still alive.
His alive, yeah, living.
Yeah, he ends up sitting down on this like, with a beautiful shot in the back of like the sun because it was at sunrise, the sun coming up, and he sits on the steps and he's like he goes to the manager of the Continental, who's one of his friends, and goes, take me home. He's like, don't worry, John, I'll take you home. He walks down the stairs, he sits there, and then he like lays down. And then so if you don't want to hear anything further, don't listen to this. But then they literally show his gravestone and
What?
implying that he's dead.
Yeah.
Right? So it says John Wick, and then another part of the movie it says in loving memory. or it says not in loving memory, it says a loving husband. Like that's what he wanted to read on his tombstone
Sure.
instead of like, guy who killed everybody.
Hmm.
Um, and basically he's dead. So and then roll credits, and that's basically what happens. You find out that he freed everybody he needed to free. He
Hmm.
died basically after he like won the duel, he was free of the high table. He was like a free man. So essentially he died a free man. Like he wasn't like underneath or a slave to this organization.
Sure, sure.
But I'm like, dude, the whole point of this whole movie was for him to break the wheel, but he didn't break the wheel. He just died a free man. So like that's my only gripe about the whole movie
I mean,
was
yeah.
that's my only gripe about the whole movie is that he literally didn't die. Or he didn't break the wheel. He just died.
I mean, I didn't see it, but from what you explained, it seems like he did, didn't he? He freed everyone he had to. He killed who he did. Is there
Yeah, but
anything
like
left?
so like from no,
No.
like I mean the organization is still going on. So like in
Oh.
Yeah, so like
Mm.
in episode or in the third movie, he basically gets killed or but in the he ends up surviving. He gets shot off a building, falls down, and you think that he's dead, right?
Yeah.
But end credits, he is back alive. And he's like, I'm coming for the whole table. Like that was the end of the third movie. And
Yeah.
then this fourth movie, he dies at the end and he didn't break the wheel.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know. That was the only thing I was pissed off about. I was like, if he was gonna die, I wanted him to just kill all the high table members,
Yeah. No, I mean, that makes sense.
kill absolutely everybody, and
Yeah.
then if he dies at the end, he dies like saving himself
Yeah.
for like one of his best friends. Like that's what I wanted. But
All right. I mean, hey, it
I
still
don't know.
sounded like you had a good time with some action-packed fun.
No, dude, it was a great movie. Like definitely suggest seeing it. So this is the end of my review. So thumbs up. You can now watch.
The John Wick
But
podcast has now taken place.
yeah, the John Wick podcast is now taking place. That's my John Wick rant.
Boom.
But yeah, that was basically my weekend. Nothing really crazy.
All
Worked.
right.
There was a little shit show over a 270-person wedding, but we still got a great review, so it doesn't matter.
Nice.
But
Yeah. And you and my sister, we came up to visit last week actually too,
yeah, we
which
did,
was fun
and
time.
that was the beginning of this or yeah, last week before you went to Canada. We
Yeah, I
went
don't know.
up
Everything has molded together these last two
into like
weekends.
3 weeks, 3 weeks
Yeah,
into one.
3 weeks have
Yeah,
molded into one. Tequila is sweating out of my pores as we speak.
yeah.
I don't want to look at any sort of alcohol until next
Oh,
week for your lovely birthday,
I don't even want to talk about that.
April
Great.
6th. Everybody, shout out
Yeah,
Carl. April
shout out
6th is his
Carl.
birthday,
Yeah, man, that's me.
turning 24.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast and you want to come to Mohegan Sun with me and Tyler, feel free. We'll be hitting the blackjack tables. We'll maybe grab a couple of drinks, go to the club. I'm mostly there to make some money, so we'll see
Yeah,
what happens.
I got $20 to spend. I'll use it wisely.
Dude, just hit the penny slots and hit the
Yeah, I'll sit there
jackpot.
all night and just keep mooching off the free drinks. I'll give them some tips.
Yeah, dude, you gotta hit the quick hits. I love
Yeah,
those
yeah.
ones.
We'll walk out with some money.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, sounds
But
good.
yeah, I went up and I visited Tyler. We went up for Courtney's birthday because I wasn't able to go St. Patty's Day because that was her birthday. So me and Jill, we went up that Monday, Tuesday. Jill, Tyler's sister, and we went and we visited Tyler. We went to archery, which was super cool.
Yep.
Then I saw my buddy Jack. I went to the range. We went to dinner. Then we all went bowling together. Me, Courtney, Tyler, Jack, Jill. We all went bowling, and then we played
Yeah.
pool. And we met up with Casey finally at the end.
Yeah.
Played some pool with Casey.
You
So
guys you guys had a lovely tour of Connecticut. Got to see everybody.
I lived like 9 lives that day, that one day. I've never I woke up at 9 a.m. and I don't think I went to bed till like 3 a.m. and then I woke up at 6 to catch the ferry.
Catch a
So
ferry. Yeah.
so it was crazy. It was
But
crazy.
the best part of that trip, or one of the coolest parts, kind of segues us into our next lovely topic, is we got to watch the end of the World Baseball Classic. See that cool moment
Yes,
between Otani and Trout.
dude, that
That
was sick. It was literally like it was scripted. You know how they say the
yeah,
NFL is scripted?
literally
That I literally
scripted.
felt like that was scripted.
Yeah, Jeff McNeil works out a walk. Mookie Betts in like two pitches, check swing, double play ball. It's like he's like, here, let's set up Trout versus Otani for the
Yep.
game, you know? And then Otani gave it everything he got, struck out Trout, and the rest was history. If only
Yeah,
those
dude.
two, if only those two players play on the same team, maybe they would be good.
Imagine they would win or make it to the playoffs.
Imagine they did anything good.
That was like the worst meme that I saw coming out of that was like, yo, like the MVP of the USA team and the MVP of the Japan team. Imagine they were on the same team, and it's like, ha, we get it, dude. They are.
We
So
get it. They are, but they're not good. They're good on their team, but no one else is good.
yeah, no.
So
But I mean, it's really cool. I mean, the last podcast we had, we basically were previewing the WBC. It's cool to
yeah,
have this one kind of wrap that up. It was really cool to see everybody play. I mean, our Czech Republic guys, they put up a good fight.
yeah. The
The
dentists and the plumbers,
yeah,
they gave it their
dude.
best.
There was this one home run call that I'll never forget.
Yeah,
The Czech Republic hit a home run. One of the guys in Czech Republic hit a home run
yeah,
off of one of the Japanese pitchers, and
yeah.
they were
And
like, the dentist comes through. I was like, dude, this guy cleans teeth for a living, and he just hit a home run in the biggest stage of like his life,
yeah, that's
man.
awesome. That's awesome. And I hope to see other sports incorporate their own sort of World Baseball
Yeah, a
Classic.
tournament like that would be cool.
Yeah, I know hockey kind of has something like it. I can't remember the name off right now, but I know they had it in years past. And even Connor McDavid, who is not arguably, definitely is the best player in hockey right now. He just said that hockey should bring it back, and I think it'd be a lot of fun
Yeah,
um,
man.
in all sports because some of these guys said even after unfortunately Edwin Diaz went down, everyone said they're still going to participate in it because
Yeah.
to some of them that's their World Series, that's their playoffs. They're going to try because you got your whole country behind you. It's not just
Well,
your
dude,
state.
it's like the Olympics, man. Like that's why Olympic sports is like still so big, and
Yeah,
it's why um they continue to have different sports like rotate through the Olympics. I mean, I know baseball was once part of the Olympics. They took it back, took it
yeah,
out. They're adding it back in. I
yeah.
don't know what's going to happen with the World Baseball Classic after that. I think they'll still have it.
I think they'll still have it. Yeah,
Yeah, because I think it's cool because this it only happens really in like a couple of weeks span, so
yeah,
it's high paced and everything happens so fast.
yeah.
But that's why all these sports like just continue to thrive
Hmm.
is having these because they watch them, especially people in other countries. They're like, wow, like I want to play on that team one
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
And then you have all these little leaguers, and stuff like wanting to play and having the dream of playing there. I mean, I had it, you had it. I know like
Yeah,
25% or like 90% of the people who are going to watch this had a dream one day of playing a professional sport one day
yeah,
or being a professional athlete. So it's cool to see that. So I mean, that would be cool if they bring it back for hockey. I know they do with the Olympics with the NBA or basketball, but like it
yeah,
would be really cool if they did, their own type of tournament because
yeah.
yeah, it's great to bring home an Olympic gold medal, but
They had it. I can't remember the name of it. It was a few years ago. It was the same thing as the World Baseball Classic. But I don't think they had obviously. I think they had like all North America was a team. I might be confused with the World Juniors, so I don't want to mix up because they sometimes have young players just go too. But yeah, hockey should definitely do it. Basketball will be fun, and so would football for because why not?
yeah, why not, man?
Yeah, but now that the World Baseball Classic's over, it's baseball season. When this episode comes out, opening day was yesterday.
Hell yeah,
Hopefully,
opening day is
hopefully,
yesterday. Wow, are we futuristic? Yo, I'm gonna bet right now
okay,
Mets Yankees dub.
okay, yep.
So you heard it here
Actually,
first.
nah, I don't want to bet dub for the Yanks. They're playing the Giants. Giants 7-3 dub.
Oh
Garrett,
wow,
they
7-3
take
dub?
they take Garrett Cole deep 4 times.
No, 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 I have him on my fantasy team. Please don't do that.
Yeah, 4 times, but he'll get like 11 strikeouts.
Oh, that's
And then
great.
the Mets will have a hard fought one. They'll go 3-1.
I hope
I'll,
so. I
I'll
hope
go
so.
with you. But while we're on the topic of predicting, let us predict who we think are going to win the major awards this year when it
Dude, I
comes to
like this.
baseball.
I like this.
So
Want me
what
to
we're
go
going to
first or you
do,
go first?
well, yeah, let me explain real quick, and then you can
Okay.
go first, lovely.
Oh, thank you.
We'll go. Me and Carl quickly. We're gonna go through NL and AL for Cy Young, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, and then we're gonna pick our World Series winner based on this year. So why don't we start
Sounds
off?
good.
Let's start off with the Cy Young. Or actually, no. Let's start off with Coach of the Year. Kind of less fun in a way. So how would you
Yeah,
do?
all right, I agree.
Yeah, so coach
Do
of the
coach of the
year,
year.
AL,
So
NL.
manager of the year. So I'll do AL first. I think manager of the year for the AL will be Kevin Cash, the from Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Tampa Bay's team is usually always really, really good.
Hmm.
And I feel like this award usually goes to maybe not a team that makes it to the World Series, but is a team that kind of like is not expected to do as well.
Yeah.
And then they play better than projected to.
Yeah.
So I would say, Tampa usually always plays really well, but I have a feeling they always end up, playing better than what people think they're going to play before the
True.
season happens.
True.
So Kevin Cash has been there a while. I don't think he's won many Manager of the Year awards, so I think this year might be his year. And
Okay.
then my NL, a little biased. I got the Mets skipper Buck
Buck
Showalter
going back to back.
going back to back, baby. I
Yeah.
want to see him do it.
Yeah.
He deserves it, man. He deserves it.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely gonna have to construct quite a plan with losing, his all-star, all-team closer this year. Was a shame to
Yeah.
see.
Don't worry, we got it contingencies. We got it. We got it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
What about you, my friend?
For me, for coach of the year, for AL, I stuck with kind of a familiar name. I did Dusty Baker from the Astros.
Ooh,
I
good
mean,
one.
just a team that, unfortunately, as big of cheaters as they are, they're good every year. They haven't really lost anybody. They've only added Jose Abreu. They're keeping the team together. So I'm just gonna go Dusty Baker because like you said, they do usually. Well, it depends on the year. Pick a guy who maybe worked with nothing and had a great team. I think Dusty's working with it all. I think they have another good
Yeah,
year and he makes it work. And I'm going with a team, unfortunately, that has stacked up year after year and has not done good. But I think Bob Melvin and the Padres. I think Bob Melvin gets it from the
that's a good
NL.
one,
I think they had Xander, they got Tatis back, they got Soto, they got Machado, they got the rest. Besides
dude.
pitching, I mean, on paper they're a great team. I think hopefully finally, I don't want them to win it all, but hopefully they finally pass the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They really do have a solid squad. So I mean, it didn't
Yeah,
work out for them really last year.
yeah.
A lot of these teams that have fire teams or amazing teams on paper, like the
Something goes wrong.
Dodgers, the Padres,
Yeah,
even the Yankees at one point, uh, nothing ends up happening. It always ends up being the team that's hot.
yeah.
But I hope I'm wrong. I like seeing good baseball, So
Always.
and I really like a lot of those players on that Padres team. I really like Soto, I like Tatis, even though he got caught for drugs last year.
Mm,
I really like Machado. I like you, Darvish.
yeah. No, they got a good
So
rotation for the
yeah,
first three guys. Past that, it's tough. I think Seth Lugo's there four. But
damn, yeah.
yeah, so how about we go next to comeback player of the year?
Yeah, this is also a good one. I'll go first here. I think for play of the year for AL, I have one that some Yankee fans may be excited or may not be excited. Me, Langus, and Billy were actually talking about this player the other night playing MLB The Show. Um, I have Josh Donaldson
Hmm.
winning AL Comeback Player of the Year.
Okay.
Um, Aaron Boone said it best. I
I'll give him a
saw an
little pat on
interview.
the back.
He had an interview with
Okay.
John Boy,
John Boy.
and yeah, they had an interview together, and they were trying to get stuff out of him, and they asked like who he thought that was going to play really well on the team that like maybe some people weren't, and he said it himself that he thinks that Josh Donaldson's going to have a comeback year.
Yeah.
I like to believe the skipper there on that point. He's been looking really good in spring training. He changed his stance up a little bit, and I think he's always been or an MVP player. He had a bad year last year, but hope he bounces back. I'm a fan of him. I was a fan of him on the A's, fan of him on
Got
Toronto.
got to trust the skipper. He knows.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then NL, a guy who we actually just talked about, I have Tatis Jr. Winning comeback player of the year. He's one of the most electric players in the league when he is on the field, and I think he will have another really good year. I mean, his rookie campaign was amazing. His sophomore campaign got cut short because he got injured and then he got suspended.
Yeah.
So I think I would you consider this his sophomore career, even though or sophomore season if he didn't play?
It's tough to
I,
say.
I don't I don't think you do. So I would say his third year campaign.
Yeah, I'd say so because
Yeah,
the sophomore slump kicked in with the motorcycle accident and the PEDs.
yeah,
So
yeah. So I would say that he's my pick for NL comeback player of the year. What about you, my friend?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree with you more on NL. I'm sticking with the Padres theme. I'm sticking with Tatis. I've already seen him in
Nice.
spring training. He's got that new position down very well already in right field.
Yep.
I've seen him throwing lasers. I think not only will he be great hitting, I think his defense will pick up. And it will be the old electric Tatis of old. And then for the AL, I'm sticking with the Yankee, but an ex-Yankee.
Ooh, okay.
I'm sticking with someone who might have just needed to change the scenery, and I'm sticking with Joey Gallo for the AL Comeback
Whoa.
Player of the Year. Listen, Yankee
Wow.
fans know this guy stunk. He was terrible. He always has been a home run, a strikeout kind of guy. But even when he left, he went to the Dodgers, started producing some hits and stuff. They get no more shift this year as a lefty hitter. Maybe he starts putting it together with the Twins. Maybe he
Wow.
puts it together and
That's
he's
a good
able to
one.
have a comeback year. So I got Joey Gallo.
That's a good one. I really hope he does. I mean,
He's
one
got
of
a
the
beautiful lefty
funniest,
swing.
yeah, one of the funniest memes though that I did see out of the whole Joey Gallo and shift thing
Yeah,
was they ended up playing. There's no infield shifts allowed, but there's no
yeah, I did
thing,
see
no
that.
outfield
Yeah,
shifts. They ended up playing like the left fielder, like where they you would usually play the
like the
second
second
baseman.
baseman or
Yeah,
shortstop or something.
if it
Yeah, I
was
did see
the
that.
old shift. And he it was like what's going on in Joey's Gallo's head right now? He's like, yo, can't wait to get up to bat, no shift. And he's like, wait, why is that guy over there?
Yeah. Hey, listen,
I
if he
was
hits the
like,
ball
oh
500
man.
feet, it won't matter where the fielder is.
Yeah, man. I hope he does, man. That's a good
Yeah,
pick. All
yeah.
right, so
So
next topic we got here, rookie of the year.
sure. Want me
I'll
to
let you go first on this one.
All right, sounds good. I got pretty much two favorites for this one, or at least two named guys. For the NL, I got Jordan Walker from the Cardinals.
Good one.
They thought he was going to start the year down in spring train in the minor leagues, but he forced his way onto the team. And guys like that who usually force their way onto the team, they usually stay hot to start the year. Even if they cool down a little bit, they usually stay consistent, or the skipper will at least trust you to find the form of old. And I think he'll keep his spot on the club, and he'll have an impact on that team because he doesn't have to be the guy. They already have great hitters like Arenado,
Yeah,
Goldschmidt, added Wilson Contreras, all those guys. So I'm going to go with Jordan Walker.
that's a good one.
And then for this one, I was torn. I was looking at the new Yankee guy, Anthony Volpe, but
Yeah,
then the guy from the Orioles really stuck out for me. So
yeah.
I'm going to stick with Gunnar Henderson. Also, great first name, Gunnar Henderson. It just seems like a ball player's name. He's got the lettuce, he's got the
It really
flows.
does. Gunner is a fire
Yeah.
name.
So that's going to be my AL Rookie of the Year. It's going to be Gunnar.
Yo, you know what's funny that you say that with the AL? Is I actually had the same two guys in my head. I mean,
Mm,
I feel like it might be that way because it's, the top two guys in
of
that
course.
that league.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna do the same thing you did and go with Gunner.
Mm.
But now that you did, I don't want to do what you did. So I'm
All
gonna go
right.
Volpe because I also did pick him on my fantasy team this year,
All right.
starting at
There
my
you go.
utility position. So I
Nice.
hope he does good.
Good. Good to root for
Um,
him.
and then NL, I'm going a little biased. I'm going Brett Batty because I
Okay.
think even though he's not starting in the league, I think he will get his call very soon. I'm thinking
Okay.
maybe the end of April or even early May.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll end up in the big leagues. He'll be being a big part of the Mets team going forward.
Okay.
And he had a really great spring. The Mets are banged up. They're gonna probably need a little bit of energy to come back. And what better to have a young kid come up and just start raking the ball. So
Not
uh
bad.
hope it ends up being him.
Not bad. All right.
But let's
So
go Mets, baby. Let's go Mets.
let's go next to MVPs.
MVPs. Before Cy Youngs?
We could do Cy Youngs.
Let's do MVPs. All right, let's do
Okay.
MVPs. All right. I'll go first for MVPs. I have an AL one, which is a little bit out there because I feel like this guy is just good every year,
Mm-hmm.
but for some reason he's always a top five guy and he just never gets the credit he deserves. But I think he's gonna get this year. I'm going with Jose Ramirez for the Guardians.
Okay. Nice. That's a
Yeah,
great pick. I love that. He's underrated somehow.
he's very underrated. I picked him first overall in my fantasy draft this year.
Nice.
I was really torn between him or going like with a strong pitcher, But I'm
Hmm.
like, this guy is literally every year, even when you go in fantasy, he's always either one or two. He's always one or two
Yeah,
because he puts up points. He's always a top five candidate for AL MVP every year.
yeah,
So I was like, you know what? I'm one of these times you're not gonna end up top five. You're gonna end up
yeah,
top one.
yeah.
So
Top
why
one.
not this year?
Yeah, he hits from both sides of the balls. Gets runners in. He does it all.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he'd be the most agile player,
Yeah,
but he really is. So
he holds down
he's
the
a
hot
great
corner
ball
pretty
player.
well.
Yeah, he's a good player. And then over on the NL side, I'm sticking with the Padres theme, and I'm going Juan Soto. I feel like he had a little bit of a down year last year, and he I think he's gonna have a good year this year. And I see off that smile, I feel like stole your guy.
Kind of, but then also realizing because I did have Juan Soto for the NL, I have picked three Padres to win this award, and
Yeah, but I feel like that's what happens sometimes. Even if they don't end up playing like or making it to the World Series or winning the World Series,
yeah, they still just have great guys.
yeah, if you have great guys, you end up winning all those awards anyway.
Yeah, I think Juan Soto will settle in this year. He kind of struggled when he first went over there. From the Nationals, I mean, not a great situation he was in. He's kind of struggled. Went over to the Padres, got a little better, but I mean, he's got a great eye. He's young, he's strong. He can hit the ball to all fields. I
The
think he'll
Soto
figure it out.
Shuffle is one of my favorite things in the world, in
I
all world of baseball.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. If I was a pitcher, I'd probably throw it his head, but
Oh,
and,
that's awesome.
and then for the AL, I'm picking. Oof. I had two for this one, but I feel like he hasn't won in a while. I'm going Mike Trout. He's coming off vengeance. His teammate Otani struck him out. He's got to try and one up him this year somehow. He's got to go win MVP over him.
I
I
really
think
like
I
that, dude.
I think Trout beats Otani. They go 1-2 in MVPs.
That would be amazing, dude. Do they make the playoffs though?
Probably not.
Yeah. That's what's
Yeah,
sad, man.
I
Because they
think I
got no
think
pitching. They have no pitching.
no. Everyone else in that division got better.
I
I mean, the
know.
Astros are good. The Rangers on paper got better with Bochy, Jacob DeGrom, Eovaldi, a few other starters. They have a good lineup. Even the Mariners are young and they're hungry and they got better.
And you're forgetting about the A's. They got Tyler Wade, so the man of the people. So they're
They can't lose then.
they can't lose.
Angels might finish in fifth place in this division.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then let's finish it off. Cy Young.
Cy Young, man. I got I'll let you go first.
All right. From the AL, I know he's banged up right now, but I'm going to stick with him. He was a giant last year. He looked very great. I'm going to go with Carlos Rondon from the Yankees.
Wow, that's a good pick. I like that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, definitely not someone people are looking at right off the bat, especially because he's hurt. But I think he was just so consistent for the Giants last year. On a year they didn't do so well, he was really their entire pitching staff right behind Webb. I mean, every time he went out there, he struck out 10, 11 guys. The guy is a horse. He can go 6, 7 innings. He can work there for Yankee fans this year. So I think once he's back, he's not going to look back and he's going to go win the Cy Young.
Yeah, man, I think he's got a good staff too. They got a good pitching staff there.
Yeah,
You got Garrett Cole, who can definitely, help him out,
yeah,
especially dealing with like New York.
yeah.
Garrett Cole's pitched very well since he's been there. I mean, he hasn't been like a Cy Young candidate, but he's pitched
No,
very, very well.
he's done his
Um,
job. He's had
he's done
some,
his job. Yeah,
yeah, for the most part. Besides either letting up a home run or striking a guy out. But listen, I'm still
yeah,
scared to face him. The guy still throws heat. So
exactly. So I think that's a good pick, man.
yeah, and just another pick that no one ever looks at, and I think is underrated, unfortunately, is another southpaw and Julio Urias from the Dodgers.
Wow, yeah,
I mean, just a team that's good every single year. I mean, I think it was either last year or 2 years ago. Urias won 20 games or 21
yeah.
games even, and I don't even think he finished top three in Cy Young.
That's wild.
Listen,
I
I know
mean,
wins on the
he's on a good team too, so
yeah,
like,
exactly. So
and
yeah,
people
you go.
take that away.
Yeah,
Like, no,
like
continue what you were gonna say though.
well, yeah, because like we're on the same page here. I agree the whole thing. Like, listen, wins might not be everything, and they certainly aren't. I mean, look, when DeGrom won Cy Young, he was 12-11, but his ERA was below a 2.
Yeah,
But I still think, when you win at least 21 of them, your team's looking pretty good. Again, he's on the Dodgers. I get it, but I think the ERA will go down. He's a strikeout pitcher. He looked good in the World Baseball Classic, and I got Urias finally taking one home.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. I'm old school. I really do think wins matter a lot more than,
Mm-hmm.
other people's would say. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I went a little bit different routes. I have for the NL, I have Corbin Burns. I feel
Nice.
like
Yeah.
he pitched really well last year. He pitched really well the year before that. He didn't. I think he won the Cy Young the year before, right? In 2021,
I can't
or did
remember.
he? Yeah, I can't
He's
remember.
he's
I
always
think he's
he's
due
always in
though.
the conversation. I mean, because
He's
he's
always in the
just
conversation. I
yeah.
think he's due. And then AL, I have the guy from Houston. I have Christian Javier.
Wow.
He pitched really well in the World Baseball Classic. I think that pitching staff, or not the staff, but the pitching coach over there uh,
Mm-hmm.
is really, really good at, getting pitchers to absolutely pitch their best. I mean, they did it
Yeah.
with Garrett Cole. They did it for Justin Verlander. They completely revived his career. And I think now that you have those two guys out of the picture, um, they have all their focus to just focus on this guy. He had a really good World Baseball Classic, and I think it'll just continue over into the season. So
Yeah.
hope it works out for him.
Not bad picks. We'll have to keep an eye on this throughout the year and see who got more right at the end of the year.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, God, I
Yeah.
don't even want to look back at this and just think about how terrible we were.
Yeah, exactly. And you want to say who we think win the World Series on three?
Yes, sir. Ready?
All right, three, two, one.
Let's go
Cardinals.
Mets. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets, baby. Who
I
do you
love
think they
that.
who do you think they beat though?
The Cardinals.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick though. Wow, Cardinals. That's a good one.
Yeah, someone's teams that's just always solid in it every year. Um,
I would like to see them win. If it wasn't the Mets, I would like to see the Cardinals win.
who are they gonna beat? I mean, the Astros are always in it. Maybe the Yankees get past the Astros. Nah, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think that far. Who do you think the Mets are
Yeah.
taking down? Yankees?
Oh well, I wanted to say Yankees because I think it's controversial, or I think our other viewers will think, oh, do you think you?
Get a
But
rise out of
as
them.
as yeah, as a fan though, I would love, love, love to see a Subway Series. In our time, it happened. The last time it happened in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Or that would
when
have
you,
been electric to see if we
I'm
weren't
shocked.
1 years old.
Yeah, I'm shocked the city made it out of it. The city wouldn't make our friend group wouldn't make it out of it, let
No,
alone the
our
city of New
no.
York.
I would try and go to at least like two World Series games.
I'd
I
maybe
would
go. I'd maybe go to one.
I'd try
Maybe.
and go to two. I'd try to go maybe to game one, and if they make it to game seven, I would definitely try and go.
I would have to watch that in my house by myself. Actually, somewhere else. Taylor's a Yankee fan. She would. She
Yeah,
would have to watch it somewhere
she
else.
wouldn't allow it. She wouldn't allow it. But yeah, but I actually don't think so. I have a sneaky team up here. I think it
Hmm.
might be the Blue Jays.
Wow.
Um, they have a really good team, really young. I think if they can put it together, they got a couple of good pitchers in this offseason. So I think if they could put it together, they could sneak out of the East, maybe in the wild card. I think the Yankees are still going to win that division.
Hmm.
But they can sneak out in the wild card and kind of just run the table.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, man.
Why not? But yeah, hey, there you guys have it. Our MLB season predictions.
MLB season predictions, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
We are coming up on time, we're a little bit longer.
yeah.
I do have one topic I want to do before we go though.
All right. Let's do it.
All
Let's
right,
run
you
through it.
ready?
Yeah. What is
All
it?
right. So this is a surprise to you, Tyler. Last time you gave me a game to decide between Italiano or
Oh God.
Italian
Or
baseball player,
Sopraniano.
Sopraniano or Italiano baseball player.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It is been very historic on the past four podcasts that you are not a big advocate of watching old movies or just
Oh
like
jeez.
mainstream movies. So
Sure.
I'm going to name main characters of movies, and you have to tell me what movie they are from.
Oh gosh. Oh no, this can't be good. Even movies
Or
I like, I don't know them.
yep, yep, yep. So I think this will be funny. Um,
Okay, yeah, this is good. I like this. I like this.
I will give you hints too because
Okay.
some of them you probably won't get. Like I'll give you like the actor's name, who the cat like who plays the character,
Okay. So it's all like
or
a mix and match kind of. It's all
yeah, or I'll
different.
give you
Okay.
another character maybe in the series, So
All right.
whatever comes to my mind.
All right. Let's
So,
see.
all right. So I'm gonna go number one. Here we go. Doc Emmett Brown.
Doc Emmett Brown. Sounds like a basketball player at first, but if you hear Doc, I
Doc,
got
he's a doctor, not like he goes by Doc.
it's got to be Back to the Future then, right?
Yes, sir. You got it
Yes,
right. That
yes,
a boy.
Doc.
That a boy. That a boy.
I've seen enough scenes to know Doc is from Back to the Future.
Nice, nice. All right, number two. I'm going with Gandalf.
Oh, Gandalf is Lord of the Rings.
That a boy, Tyler. Let's go. All right. Wow. Off to a really good start.
Good, good, good.
All right. Buddy Hobbs.
Buddy Hot. Is that Elf?
Yes, it is. Oh, let's go. 3 for 3.
That's
3
actually
for 3.
that actually is one of my favorite ones. It's not just Buddy Hobbs, because yeah, his
Yes,
dad's last
because I
name.
couldn't just say
Dad's,
Buddy.
yeah, no, that's funny. I like that one. That one's good.
All right. This one I don't think you'll get. If you do, I'll be very, very surprised. All right. Patrick Bateman.
Patrick Bateman. Bateman. Oh, Patrick. Pat Bateman.
Would you like to use your hint?
Yeah. Do I phone a friend or how's it work?
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll give you. So I already gave you one hint. I'll give you like 4 hints total. So this would be your
Okay.
second hint.
Okay. We'll count this as my second one.
This will be your second one. All right. So he is played by Christian Bale.
Oh, brother.
The character's name is Patrick Bateman.
Oh, American Psycho.
Let's
Is that the
go!
movie?
He's 4 for 4. 4 for 4. Let's go.
I've never
All right,
definitely haven't seen that movie, but I just know Bates Motel. I saw it using context clues.
Wow, dude. Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at you. All right. All
Oh,
right.
this is
Number
great to see.
5, we got Hans Landa. Landa. Yeah, I think that's how you say it.
Hans.
Hans Landa.
Hans is Fast and Furious.
Mm,
Ooh.
no, I'll give you one more shot though.
Why did I think it was a Hans in Fast and Furious? I've never seen, definitely
There
haven't seen.
is, but there is. So you do have that. So
All
you're
right,
good.
but it's a different
But
Hans Landa.
yeah, Hans Landa.
Hans Landa. Hmm. Hans Landa. My only other guess, I guess, will be we'll go Harry Potter. I don't know.
Nah, all right, it's Inglorious Bastards.
Oh no.
Yes,
Good
yes,
one. No.
yes.
That's a good movie. I've heard good things. Haven't seen it
Yeah,
actually.
I've seen it like once. I don't really honestly, if you told me that one, I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Fair enough, but
So,
good to throw it in there.
all right. So 6, I got Ron Burgundy.
Ron. Oh, that's Anchorman.
Let's
Did it?
go.
Have actually seen those.
5 for 6.
Okay.
You're probably gonna get this one too. I tried giving you softballs towards the end.
Thanks.
We got Ron Weasley.
That's Harry Potter. I
Let's
did
go.
recently watch those first 2 episodes.
Um,
Movies.
we have all right. Now we have Pete Mitchell.
Pete Mitchell. Pete. Pete Mitchell. Pete Mitchell. Pete Mitchell. Pete. Playoff Pete. I don't know. I'm trying to put things
Playoff
together.
Pete.
I'm trying to put things together in my head. Mitch.
AKA
Maybe.
Maverick.
What?
AKA Maverick.
Oh, it's Top Gun. I never would have
Yes.
gotten that.
Yes.
Who?
I'm not giving
Who?
you that one. I
No,
literally
definitely don't. Definitely
spoon-fed
don't.
it. I
Definitely, yeah.
spoon-fed it to you.
Yeah. Maverick. I've heard of. I've never seen either Top Gun. Heard they were good. That might be next on the list. Well, who's Pete? Who's Pete Mitchell? Is it? Oh, it's Maverick himself.
Pete
That's
Mitchell's
like
himself, and like his tag name is
Maverick.
no,
Yeah.
Maverick.
Ah,
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
All right, 5 for 7.
All right. This next one I think you might get. We got Robert Butcher Jr.
Why do you think I get that one? Robert Butcher Jr.
Yeah.
Rob Jr. Robert Butcher Jr. Butcher. Does he have anything to do with a meat shop?
No.
Robert Butcher Jr. I can't even.
You got a hint left. Would you like to use your hint?
Yeah, that one I definitely got to use on. I'll throw some Hail Marys at the other 3 or 2.
He is played by this actor, Adam Sandler.
Oh no, this is not good that I got this wrong. I love Adam Sandler. Say it again.
Robert Butcher Jr.
Oh, is that Waterboy? Is that
Yes,
his
it
name?
is! Yes!
No,
Let's go!
no, his name's Bobby Boucher. That's why it's not Butcher.
Yeah. Oh, all right, my bad. I pronounced the name wrong. All right, so you didn't even need the hint. I was just an idiot and I pronounced his name wrong.
Told
I've
me,
literally
told me.
seen the Water Boy too, but like I looked up like the full names of like characters because I
No,
wanted
that's
to try
fair.
and
That's
stump
fair.
you.
It
I
wasn't too far off.
I read it as Boucher. Yo,
Uh,
it's spelled with an R at the end though.
yeah, I think it's probably
Maybe the
silent. Maybe
person online spelled it wrong,
no,
or maybe
that's how
he
you
just
spell
says it
it.
wrong.
No, I think it's like probably French or something. You know those weird things.
Boucher?
Yeah, you ever
Uh,
hear of pick? I'm sorry for the sidetrack. There's a hockey player. Last name is spelled R-O-Y. How do you think it's pronounced?
it's
R-O-Y.
not Roy.
No,
Rye.
no. Wah.
Wah?
His name was Patrick Wah.
There's no way.
Yeah, it's this French thing. I think I don't know. Anyway,
That's
sorry to
ridiculous.
sidetrack.
That's
That's
ridiculous.
probably the same thing Boucher is.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
Yeah,
wild. All
yeah.
right,
All right, I like this. I like this.
number 10, last one.
Okay,
We got Neo.
Neo,
Neo.
the singer. What is
No.
he? Isn't Neo
No,
a singer?
not the singer. Oh God, no.
Neo.
Yes, Neo.
What's he in?
What?
Who plays him?
All right, this is your last and final one.
I mean, it's my final one.
Your
So
last, yeah, that last question.
yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
What is? I mean, I only know John Wick. Neo. Neo. What else is Keanu Reeves in?
All right, five,
Oh God. Oh
four,
God. Keanu.
three, two,
He's in the Time
one.
movie, Time Machine. What's it? What's that one? Am I? Is it not that one?
It's yes, it is, and it
I.
isn't. It is and it isn't.
I'm not gonna get that one.
All right. I'll give you one last thing. When you dodged something when we were younger, what did people used to scream?
Duck.
No, like if you like did it in slow motion.
Oh. Wait. What? His name's Neo in the Matrix.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can't.
Let's go.
His name's Neo.
Let's
What kind of
go.
name is that?
Yes. Oh my God. Let's go. All right. I have a bonus question for you.
Oh God.
All
Neo wasn't good enough.
right. Dom Toretto.
Oh, that's Fast and Furious. Sorry, I knew that one. Yeah,
That was
Vin
a gimme.
Diesel. Yeah,
That
I
was a
got that.
gimme. That
Yeah.
was a gimme.
No, I was. Oh
Oh,
my God, I did a little better than I thought, but
dude, you
again,
did really good. I mean, I don't know if you count the ones that you were hinted at, like as
give me
like
some half points,
full or
maybe.
like half points,
Probably half.
but I have you getting 8 out of the 11 that I had for you, which
Gotcha.
is bravo, man. Great job. Great job.
Out of
Lot better than my
yeah,
Soprano versus
Sopranos.
Italiano.
But listen, I know kind of pop culture. If you would have asked me out of those 11 movies, how many have I seen in full? You can give me two
Yeah, let's see. Have you seen Back to the Future?
parts of it.
Okay, but not all the way through. So
No,
we're gonna say no.
mostly no.
Lord of the Rings?
No.
Yeah, honestly, I've only seen like the first one
Yeah.
and clips online.
Yeah.
Elf, that's a
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Who hasn't?
American Psycho?
Not with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
No.
Have you seen Glorious Bastards?
No.
Have you seen Anchorman? Yes, you have. You
I
said
have. I have
earlier.
actually seen that.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, I've seen those. Well, the first
Okay.
two. So
All right.
yes.
Top Gun?
No.
Waterboy?
Yes.
Matrix?
No.
And Fast and Furious?
It's hard to say because I've seen it when we were like at the gym on the treadmills in the movie theater, but I don't think
Yeah,
that
there's
counts.
like one movie.
Yeah, and this was like 30 minutes because that's all I could give you on the treadmill.
Oh, that's great. 30 minutes is
That was
nice.
good. I like that.
But
That
yeah,
was good.
out of all of those, I think you got or the ones that you've seen one or
What was
you
it,
haven't
four?
seen one, two, three, four, five. You haven't seen 5 out of the 11 movies. That's not bad.
Hey, 50%.
Pretty good. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed one. You haven't seen 6 out of the 11 movies.
Hey,
So that's not bad. That's like 50%.
hey, you put me in the Hall of Fame for baseball.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
That's all that matters.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
That was good. That was good. I think that's a good place to wrap it up too,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
man. Dude, great. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. I know we've been kind of incognito the past couple of weeks, but we're definitely going to be giving you guys some more.
Mm,
Me and Tyler have a lot of stuff planned for, the next, couple of months, summer. So please stay tuned. And
yeah.
if you haven't bought a sweatshirt already, please do.
Yep.
The proceeds go to us and they look fire. Come on, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, again, keep buying the sweatshirts. A lot of people have sent us that they got theirs. All the colors look pretty nice. Thank you again. Please follow us Instagram, TikTok. Tell your friends about us. Like Carl said, we got a lot of stuff planned. Maybe even one of these days soon, we'll be in the same state at the same time, being able to shoot a podcast.
Oh
So
yeah,
we're
100%. We'll do a live one too.
yeah,
We'll go
we'll do a
live.
live one. Yeah, we're gonna try and
Maybe
get back. Keep
maybe
going.
we'll blog Mohegan.
Yeah, yeah, maybe we'll blog Mohegan. If we get like a certain amount of likes on the video, we'll post it or something.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But yeah, maybe one of these days we'll be able to record together. But we're gonna go back to our usual schedule, try and get every other week. So we got this one, another week and a half, 2 weeks, we'll record another one. And
Oh yeah.
keep it going, folks.
So yeah, please like and subscribe and smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and comment, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
And go Yukon Huskies. Go win the big dance.
Oh yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
let's go Huskies and let's go Meds.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.